Sometimes you got to say, I'm great with your chest. Sometimes you got to pull up to the event. Sometimes you got to invest. Sometimes you got to just step up in it and you got to say, I'm about to do it with my chest, because me doing it with my chest is just enough to separate me from everybody else. We always focus on the quantum leaps. We always focus on the huge swings in the market. We always focused on, I want to make $1 million tomorrow, not realizing that repetitively, once we repetitively do the little things, they become the most important things in the biggest moments. Sometimes you got to just say it with your chest and stop tiptoeing across. Because you tiptoeing is the reason why you coming second and somebody else coming first. So when you be like, Trap, every time I'm saying it with my chest, I ain't tiptoeing in the market. I ain't tiptoeing at life. I'm saying it with my chest. You know why? I know what I come from. When things get tight, when things get real, I ain't blaming nobody else. Guess what I'm doing? My Leah Dior Howard depending on this. Denise Marie Howard depending on this. My daughter got some grandchildren I don't even know about. They depending on this. My great-grandmother probably wanted this. My grandmother probably thought about this. My cousin right now depending on me because he left Louisiana to come here. My other cousin left Delaware to come work. You know what? There's a whole bunch of people that's depending on me, so I got to say it with my chest. So guess what? Whether the market up, whether the market up, or whether the market down, guess what Trap gonna do? Say it with his chest. The market, whatever the market. You attached to so much greatness, but you trying to tiptoe to it. You trying to stick your feet out. I say stick your chest out. You second guessing yourself. I know I'm supposed to be there better. I know I'm better. I know I got it in me. You might beat me in the semis. That's okay. You might beat me in the quarters. That's okay. But when it counts the most, I'm going to lean into it. I ain't going to tiptoe across the finish line. Stop tiptoeing. Lean into it. It's the financial Olympics. You all you got. You the head of the team. Simone Biles, guess what? United States came in second place in Tokyo. They came in second when she dropped out. You know why? It wasn't just because of her performances that they came in second. When she left, the mentality left. The flame left. Some of y'all is the flame. Some of y'all the flame. Man, the market done punched me all in my face, under my feet, in my hips, everywhere over the last 5 weeks. Man, I'm still just like, bet, I ain't tripping. But I understand people who ain't used to it, they temperament done changed. They trying to, I want to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. Man, my temperament ain't changed. Make one or two little pivots, my temperament, because I am leaning into it. This what you practice for. Everybody in the world done heard the statement, buy low, sell high. Everybody in the investment world done heard the statement, buy when the market is down. Why the hell is the people who in the market panic when the market, what is you doing? This the hurdles you're supposed to hop over. This it. This where you become millionaires. This where you triple your net worth. This where your financial IQ supposed to soar. But yet, This is when your EQ takes over. The emotional intelligence comes in, and then your emotion override the intelligence. Bro, it's so easy to rock with me when the market going good. Man, trap dog. Bro, my dog down. Bro, made $1 million with trap. Let the market go down we could be winning for 5 months in a row. Soon as the market punch you in the face a couple of times, and I ain't gonna know what he's talking about. I'm okay with that though. Because like the old Negro spiritual, I shall not be moved, just like a tree that's planted by the water. I ain't going nowhere. It's my life. Somebody said, Trap, show the account now. Cool. Here. What next? What next? What next? I'm here. For the most part, my people still here. They still up. They probably ain't up as big as they was, but this happens. This is the game. Jose, the Israelites hated being in Egypt. They hated being in Egypt. Making bricks with no what? With no wheat? This is preposterous. Pharaoh is tripping. Moses comes. Let's go, y'all. Yay! We leaving. They get in the desert. Man, Moses, you done brung us out here to die, dog. What? Man, you got us out here to die, dog. You're tripping. I'm going back. I'm going back. Forgetting the fact that you hated where you were. You prayed to get up out of there. But in our mind, we think the journey from financial incarceration to financial liberation is easy. You think you go from a 4-figure network to a 6-figure network with no trials, with no peaks and valleys, no ebbs and flows. No, the vicissitudes of the financial well-being in your life comes with turbulence. It comes with turbulence. And what happens is, when we riding high, watch this, cuz, you remember this, when the manna is flowing. When the manna flowing, Moses, the best thing since over when the manna stopped. When the manna stopped, now you complaining. Now you mad. Now here's the dope part about that, Jose. Here's one of the most amazing parts about that, Jose. An 11-day journey took how many years? An 11-day journey. We supposed to do this in 11 days. We supposed to do this in 11 days. But it's supposed to be an 11-day journey, but here's why the 11-day journey took 40. Because mentally you wasn't ready. Spiritually you wasn't ready. Emotionally you wasn't ready. And in your heart you truly ain't believe they was worthy of the promised land. Because there's a lot of times in life, Jose, we don't have enough faith in the thing that we hope for. We have more faith in the thing that's right in front of our face, not realizing the thing that we really want is behind that. But on a journey, sometimes the adversity seems insurmountable. So it's easy to say, I want freedom until you bump across what it takes to be freedom. And that's why I always say freedom is the most expensive thing you'll ever pay for. Caveat to that is you never stop paying for it. Not every month, every day a payment is due. Every day a payment is due. You can't miss. You can't miss. So when I say it's the financial Olympics, this is the time, y'all. This is the time where we ask ourselves, do you want it or do you just hope for it? Do you just wish for it or do you have a desire for it? Because the desires will make you better than everybody else. The desires will make you say it with your chest. The desires will make you not make excuses. The desires when you say no matter what happens, I'm still here. The desire is what make everybody else fall off and what makes you be superior. The desire is what separates the weak from everybody else. The desire. When you get punched in the face and you say, that's all you got. The desire is when I can look at my account and say, man, that 2 million, what? 1.8 million, what? Bet I'm gonna go get that. The desire is because I know how to market a design. And every time I hear the news, it's not like this time is different. This time is different. This time is different. They say that every time, but when I look at the data, it's all the same. You can put however many nuances in it you want. You can put however many semantic just the increments you want put in there. Guess what? It's all the same. The market goes up, the market goes down, and in between, we got to go through some emotions. We got to go through the ebbs and flows. But at the end of it, the end of the day, the market going to be what? Up. It's what? This time is different. We're going to be in the news good at putting headlines in front of our face. The market lost $1.9 trillion today. The market lost 2.7 trillion. No, the market ain't lost nothing. Yes, the value did decrease, but the market ain't lose nothing because all them people did was took their money, sit it on the sideline, let whatever happen and say, you ready? I'm ready. You ready? I'm ready. Let's go with it. Now's the time. And then you get a 2, 3, 4, 5 month run and say, hey, I'm taking out because the market running hot. Let me take my money out. You ready? I'm ready. I'm pulling. You pulling. We all pulling. Market go down again. What happens? It runs for a couple weeks. That's what happened. Market go, let's do it again. It's the same cycle every time. Different players, same people, same bloodline. That's somebody's grandpa who did it the first time. It's somebody's son who did it the second time. Because guess what, Jose? The same people who Moses freed from Egypt wasn't the same people in the promised land with, in the desert with him. It was their descendants. The same people that left Egypt 40 years in, it wasn't the same people. It was their descendants. Some people know the struggle and they appreciated the journey. Some people was birthed in the desert.